Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. Of course, this is Tyranny of Dragons, episode 29. We left half the party about to be eaten by giant, no, not giant, they're actually kind of small, but really mean eight-legged badgers. It's not good. The rest of the party is, dicking around. So, welcome to the dicking around session. Nevertheless, hopefully everybody out there in Texas is doing well. Zach was telling us about his personal experience, how his dick froze off and his wife is not happy at all. And I feel for her. I do. So tell us, Zach, how's the dick doing?
You're still muted, buddy.
Still muted.
He's steaming right
Zach.
now. I mean,
Yeah, like mute. Sorry. I thought I was being polite, and then I realized that I was being polite too much.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no. Yeah. When are you people ever polite to me? What are you talking about? I get nothing but hate. I'm the hated one.
That's only because you're the one stealing all the girls, and you got to leave some for the rest of us.
That's fair. That is fair. I was trying to help you out with the gnome, but no.
You were not. You were not helping me with the gnome.
No, seriously though. Tell us about what's going on in Texas, though.
My wife gave me the dirtiest look just now because I mentioned that you take all the girls.
Yeah. So,
anyways, Texas froze. Our windmills stopped, and a lot of us didn't have power. And Ted Cruz went to where'd he go? He went somewhere on vacation during this time.
Cancun. And Lady Cancun is yelling at me already. Damn it.
So,
blame him.
Unseasonably cold.
No, I mean, like, what was he going to do?
Hot water.
Yeah.
Really. It was like,
I don't think Cruz was one of the people who was like, "Hey, we need to get rid of all of our regular energy and get a bunch of green energy."
Well, no, he's like one of the few that's like, we need nuclear power because it's clean.
Yeah. It's the dumbest thing that not everyone is like you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
It's reliable and it's clean.
Yeah, well, our technology today, which is so far more advanced than what they had, 60 years ago? It'd make it so much safer.
That's true. The interesting thing about nuclear power that a lot of people, I think, don't really understand, it's just steam
They created Godzilla?
Power. Well, no, it's steam power. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, most power is just steam power. I mean, that's electricity for you. You're just heating up water.
Yeah, but I think I know GOP, but I think a lot of people have this image that nuclear power creates this energy, and we somehow can tap into it and bring that energy out into the wire lines.
No.
There are idiots in the world, GOP. I don't know if you're aware of it.
Yeah,
it's like it literally is just a very efficient heat source that can boil water.
That's right.
That's all it is.
That's one of the reasons why cold fusion is such a ridiculously hard thing to actually achieve as a power as like a generating source.
Yeah.
Well, see, and also it was literally 5 days of crisis. Like, I kid you not, it was more apocalyptic here in those 5 days than the whole of the COVID lockdown.
No.
Well, even though.
Well, I got a question for you. Go ahead, GOP.
Well, I was just going to say, even though we do have, I don't know what percentage, I don't think it's high as Texas. Well, we do have wind turbines out here, but in Illinois, everything is winterized. They're not gonna forget that little detail out here, where it's
Well, and see, your problem isn't that you get snow and stuff. If it was like pure snow, it would have been fine because it wouldn't have stuck. Our problem is it rained.
It's the freezing.
And then
you get that too. Yeah, Illinois you get every season in a day, so that's that's how we have it here.
Our problem was that for some reason our rain wasn't turning into snow; it was just going straight into ice.
Well, I mean, sleet is certainly a pain in the ass, but I think it's really it comes down to the fact that you guys just don't have experience with it, because people like GOP or myself, I come from freaking Rhode Island. I mean, we get feet and
I was like, where's all the salt?
No, I mean,
I'm from Albuquerque, and it snows there all winter, and there's I'm always seeing salt on the roads and stuff like that. They'll salt the roads before the storm hits.
Wow, Lady Celtic Moon's she's in Texas too. She's having trouble. Damn.
Ooh. Yeah, all winter. I mean, all I taste is salt. It's just there's so much salt in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just everything is salt. It gets in
Mhm.
your eyes, and
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that is true with winter with us. Yeah, but you know the thing also is it's not that -10 is not that cold though. So even if you don't have heat in your
oh yeah,
house, you should be able to stay warm pretty easily. At
oh
least
yeah.
not to die.
But
But I'm hearing people died.
like 48 was the number that I heard. It might be higher
How in
now,
the
but
hell did that happen?
People
Well,
don't know how to
-10.
drive
well,
I mean,
in
that
the
doesn't.
ice.
Oh, car accident. So that doesn't count.
I mean,
oh, yeah, I saw one of those. It was like what was it, 100 car pileup or something, and I'm
Yep.
just like thinking here where I'm
yeah,
like able to drive like
it was
50
brutal.
miles an hour on the road just fine because
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so used to it, you know. But no, it was pretty bad. But I mean, yeah, we got like some of the wind chills out here were like -40. You know, I mean
That's what I was
that's
going to say. Maybe -10, but that doesn't always include the wind chill. And
yeah.
someone who's not used to it, that'll take you out if you're outside like in hours. You're done. I mean, if you're
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
layered up, if you're not ready for it, if you don't have shelter, you're
Yeah,
dead.
I suppose I'm just
So
talking as a New Englander, but
yeah.
that's
Well,
too bad. But according to a lot of liberals,
I
though,
lived in.
it's kind of important that you understand that a lot of liberals, there, Zach, have said that, well, it's your God's fault. Your God is punishing you.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Oh my
those
god.
gods, dang,
Yeah.
It's all
It's,
so ridiculous.
hateful
take
ass
that from an
people, dude.
expert, right? No, ignorance is everywhere. But hey,
Man,
so let's get into this then, shall
all right.
we?
Yeah.
Now, last
I'm glad you're doing better though, Zach. That's
Yeah, thank you.
dude.
No. Literally, my power went out 2 hours before last week's on Tuesday,
Wow.
like a week ago.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
power
wow.
went out 2 hours before I was
That's
supposed
right,
to jump
man.
on with you guys.
Yeah. Well,
I
they
guess the main question, though, that's really the main question that's really important is your wife and your hedgehog okay?
yeah.
Yeah, no, my hedgehogs have a really warm little place, and they were fine. And I,
Mhm.
like a man, went and did stuff, and then made a fire because we have a chimney.
Oh,
Good.
So
there you go,
Like a
dude.
man.
See, those
Yeah.
are that's that you're fine. Man.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
But my wife was more concerned about this show when she realized, she's like, "Oh, you missed your show."
Oh, this is so nice.
She was
Aw.
concerned, and I was like, "Don't worry, they won't hate me too much."
Well, I have a
Mhm.
feeling that she's become very concerned about me, though. I very,
You
Well,
You're
are
you
her
know,
concerning
least
that.
favorite because you said mean
'Cause he's
things about BTS.
I did. What? I don't even know what PTS is.
Yes, you do. You liar.
Do I?
That's how insensitive he is.
Yep.
You mean
I'm just
PTSD?
No, that Korean boy band.
Oh, BTS. You're saying the letter
Yeah,
B.
BTS.
Oh, those
Yeah.
gay boys? Yeah. Fuck them.
Yep, she heard, and I just heard a gasp from across the. Hmm.
Sorry, ma'am.
Well,
Oh, wow.
then.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay, cool. So, last week we left at a cliffhanger where Wisp was hanging off a cliff, literally.
Yeah, literally. It's literally cool.
And Dracul was had taken like mortal wounds from the room of racks, and I spent about 5 minutes making sure I could pronounce that right. So those guys were going to have to pause because for some reason they're just not here. I don't know. I didn't get anything from them.
I'm pretty sure Rabbit's not going to come back because he thinks he's dead.
Well, you can always make a new character if you die,
Yeah,
and he's not dead yet.
that's true.
I know.
And I don't know. I we talked to him on the draw along, and he didn't seem angry.
No, I know, but that's a different show. It's a completely different thing.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Okay,
maybe he's just getting tired of us.
maybe
Well,
he's tired of your
wants to
shit,
die.
can't
Zach.
blame him.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we are going on like 9 months of this so usually people drop off by now, but it's been pretty strong through this whole thing. But I'm assuming Ninja's working, and I'm going to say Twilight spent some of his hard-earned money, coin to buy a nice middle class place in Waterdeep, and so he's now starting a life with his Isma, and if he wants to adventure, the call is there. But in the meantime, he's not necessarily retired, but he's out there. The other two guys, we'll just put them on pause and we can go back in time. Because they spent, 4 days out in the wilderness. And during that time, Aristides, we basically cut off at the first day. If we go back a week, he had told, oh my gosh, I have a cheat sheet for all of Chester's supporting characters here. Let's see. The butler.
Jacob.
Oh, where's Chester's? Jacob. Yeah. Okay.
In the closet with a candlestick. I win.
Yes.
You should have Baran just like come out of nowhere and say he's a rogue. He could be just wandering out there.
Baran. Yeah.
Remember Baran?
I do.
Eamon Lacey could just stumble upon him. It could be a little thing.
Oh wow! I can dig up. Lacey's actually turned out to be a badass dude.
Yeah, I was about to say.
did.
I think Lacey would handle both of those things by herself.
Yeah, I mean, I just had her as a kind of running NPC to pick up a little extra on the side, but those Eldritch Knights, if you play them right, dude, if you build them right, those things are brutal.
Yeah.
David's like, make a character named Damon Wayans. No, that name is never going to be involved in D&D again. Sorry, that was bad.
What?
That's just mean, Dave. I mean, damn, dude.
I know, man.
God. Scars don't heal that quick, Dave. It's too soon.
Even if that came out in the 90s, it's still too soon, man.
It's painful. It's painful, dude. Damn it.
I went to the theater and saw that, and
Yeah, me too, dude.
I blew my money on it, man.
You remember all the hype and all the posters and all the big cardboard cutouts and the banners? I mean, they went out, dude. My local cinema was a big one. It was little multiplexes in Honolulu, and that whole interior was just Dungeons and Dragons everywhere. I was like, oh, it's going to be awesome. And then it was not.
Yeah.
It was
a bomb.
Jeremy Irons, like, literally kicked me straight in the left ball. I was like, damn. Sorry.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's totally bad. So Aristides has really not done anything. So we could go back and see what he's up to. Our young paladin has just gained an apprenticeship as a blacksmith. On his first day at work, he was also supposed to be at a duel with Cumberdil Fungerdink over the honor of Lady Fauntleroy, which he totally just bailed on it, and he got a rude. Yeah, you were really hungover too because you passed out drunk and at the bar because you were celebrating for getting your apprenticeship. You showed up to work hungover, and Hildel or whatever his name is, Hymir, I don't know, looked at you and said, "This is the way it's going to be, then, huh?" But you're proving yourself. Trying to prove yourself, dig yourself out of the hole. And but Aristides, let's see what happens when you wake up. Oh yeah, first, here's our intro. Tyranny of the Dragons, episode 29 on Bugbear's Basement. Good enough. Done.
Yay! We're not gonna do the whole character thing. Yeah, we're just like, oh, this is this person, that's that person.
Yeah, no slideshow today. It's all good.
Okay.
It's Dave's fault. Upset.
Sure.
Hold on. Yeah, let me pull. I'm going to find a picture of Damon Wayans in Dungeons and Dragons. I'll put that up on the screen. Just kidding.
Jeremy eyebrows. Thank you, Dave.
There we go. Let's just get our city scene here of Waterdeep up on the screen. One of them. I got more. I pulled some from the old books.
Of course. That never fails.
There you go.
I always forget to.
Right on
time.
I know. It's the same time, and it's the same person. I always tell them I'm playing D&D this time. They always still call me.
Oh, we got a guest. Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. There she is. You want to say hello? No? Okay. She's watching. Sorry. Go
All
ahead.
right. Fair
Cool.
enough.
Cool. All right. Mind your P's and Q's. So, Aristides is I said you requested to be sequestered because let's see, I rolled a natural 1. You are back to your loopy, lovable self.
The chicken
Aristides,
soup.
the dingbat. Okay, so you get up. You don't know where you are. You're in kind of a circular room that has a bed, a chamber pot, a vessel with water, a nice looking goblet on the bedside table with this water vessel and a goblet, and then there's a wardrobe, and that's it. No windows,
Oh, there's 2 girls
and
there
there's a
too.
door.
Don't forget the girls.
No, they're not there.
Oh,
You can keep your Persians. There we go. All right, so
damn it.
no,
Mm,
Help out the old elf.
what do you do?
I attempt to open the door.
It's locked.
Hmm. Okay. 1 sec then. Oh, that's not
He
a.
scratches his chin,
I knock on the
starts looking
door.
around him. Okay. Is that all? You just knock?
Who's there?
You wait
I
a
knock
minute or
again.
two.
Yeah, and then I say the same thing. I'm just like, who's knocking on the door?
Oh
Okay,
man.
in that case, if I can't get out of here by normal means, I am going to take.
Well, you hear actually after a minute or two while you're sitting there knocking and answering, you hear it's a kind of familiar voice of an older man. So, may I
Who are
help
you?
you? Oh, it's I, Jacob, sir.
Who am I?
You are the wizard Aristides.
I knock on the door again.
Sir, yes.
Yes. Who are you? Open this door.
I am the Queen of Sheba.
Oh. Jacob's
Splendid.
got
We
sense
meet
of humor.
again.
It's good to know. I'll write that down.
Okay. Well, are you going to open this door?
You requested to be locked into this room, sir, yesterday.
I
Do you
don't
wish for
remember
me?
that.
Shall I let you out?
Yes.
Okay, you hear a fumbling of keys, and then as one's fitted into the lock, you hear the tumbling, and then there's a little, and you see this, elderly gentleman as he opens. He's dressed rather well. He says, Sir Aristides, what may I do for you today, please? And he opens the
Hello.
door.
And I walk right past him. I walk out of the house.
Good day, sir.
Aw, poor Jacob.
Would you require any food at all? Breakfast, possibly?
Do you have live chickens?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Keep them happy. And I keep walking.
I will attempt to do so, sir.
All right.
And he shuffles off.
You like
All
Jacob,
right.
huh?
Well,
Jacob's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little
If-
bit of his backstory I can tell you a little bit about later if you're interested.
Yeah, we'll hear that. That'll be cool. So now you found yourself out in Waterdeep, and you're walking around amongst all these mud and wattle and buildings. It's a kind of a decent thoroughfare of people walking along. There's you see there's a trail of water for some of the runoff going down the center of the street. It's cobblestone, and there's people going about their day.
So, if I was sane, I wanted to go shopping and get a few spells. But since I'm not sane, ugh, I'm gonna go shopping and buy other random things.
Excellent.
So, take me to a general store. I'll wander until I find either a tavern or a shop.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. So you the first thing you hear a bunch of voices at this one building. It's a pretty fair size, 3-story building. There's a placard hanging out in front of a pair of dice, and you hear the sounds of glasses tingling and stuff. As you enter the building, it's smoky. You have a waft of rich tobacco smell, and you see people imbibing and drinks. This, to you, appears to be a
Magic
maybe it's
shop. I'm going in.
okay.
This is clearly where
All
I
right,
go to
you
play
go up.
spells.
All right, so then you walk up to you pass a lady carrying a tray full of drinks, and you walk saunter up to the counter, and there is a rotund halfling who has a bald pate and a couple piercings in his ears, and he's cleaning a pewter stein. He says, "What'll it be, governor?"
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for some. And I look to side, and magic. I whisper to him, and I wink at him.
Oh, magic, eh? Okay. Well, then he gets down, steps down for a second, wanders off. You can see him he was waist high at first, and as he steps off of maybe a box or crate, and then he walks over to the wall just directly behind him and steps up on another stool. He reaches up and grabs a glass bottle. It's like a dark green glass, and then he also grabs a smaller glass. It's a little bulbous at the bottom. It's probably just a couple inches tall. Sets that down in front of you, empty, and he says, "You ready for some good magic, huh?"
Oh yes.
Okay. He uncorks, pops open this top, and pours into this little glass. This kind of like a crystal blue liquid. It says, drink that. That's magic.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
He says, 3 silver, please.
Oh, sure. I hand him 3 pieces of gold without looking, and I chug this thing. What happens?
Okay, you tip it back, you drink it, and immediately it hits your nose. There's this oaky smell, and as it touches your mouth, it burns. It's just like that alcohol feeling, but then there's like this aftertaste of cinnamon and a sweetness as it goes down your throat.
Do I look
And
different? What color am I?
well, you look at your hand, you look at yourself, you look at your fingers, and you feel a little tingle on the tip of your nose and in your hands, and you feel warm rush through your whole body.
I grab the barkeep by the collar and say, "You aren't turning me into a chicken, are you?"
And he says, "Oh no, governor, I'm just giving you a little joy here, a little magic. Something
No, kind of magic I never dealt with before.
Well, it doesn't seem
Just
to
I
make you
don't think I
happy.
have.
Maybe have another.
Oh.
Do you
Sometimes
so-
it's more than one."
What does it do though?
It winterizes things. Go save Texas.
I'm going to go
God.
save Texas. I don't know what it is. And I guess I'll just walk out of there because I'm just kind of wandering around. I was gonna look for a place to gamble. Actually, are there people gambling inside this place? You said there were dice on the front.
Yeah. Yes, as
I
a
go
matter
to
of
leave.
fact. Here we go again. There is people
Yes.
gambling there.
Uh-huh.
And,
Uh
and
I
we're going
look
to play a little game. Do you have dice with you?
I don't. I just have the digital stuff, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I
Then
know.
I'll roll for you. It's going to take, well,
We can just
do you have cards?
do it. On me, no, but I do have some in the kitchen, I think.
I could roll for you. Okay.
Yeah, just roll
So-
a percentage or whatever.
Well, All right.
Or what-
Nope. This is a game. It takes 3 dice. It's similar to poker, where you can get a straight if they're all 3 of the same kind. You can get pairs, of course. I mean, you can get 3 of a kind is the highest. 3 sixes is the highest, right? 3 fives, 3 fours, 3 threes, 2 2, so on and so forth. And then if you have a high straight of 4, 5, or 6, that's pretty high. Then you have a 1, 2, or 3. So you get your setup. You get a cup handed to you with the dice in it. And as you watch people play, they're shaking the dice, turning the cup over, and looking and not telling anyone what they have. As it goes around, they bet and they throw in a coin. So you sit down at the table. You know, the ante's for silver piece. It's not a very high. It's not like high roller here, but so they look at you. The dealer looks at you and says, 1 silver to play, sir.
Okay, and I dump out a bag of 100 gold on the table.
Oh, the crowd just goes, oh. A couple people get up and they're just like, they leave. And they're just like, this is too rich for my blood. I thought this was small stakes here. No, sir, no. You please stay. Please stay. Sir, we do have a limit here. You please gather up some of your gold, put it in your pouch, and we need to start with, do you have a silver in the Nancy, come over here. Help this poor guy. And this middle-aged buxom gal comes and sits down right next to you. She puts her hands on your thigh and she's like, I'd be happy to help you out. So she starts fishing through your gold and finding silver pieces and says, can I have your pouch? I'll put this gold back in it.
Wow.
Okay, so she does that. And as she's doing that, you go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yep. That's what we're doing. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's 19.
Okay, well, you can see that she's trying to slide a hand, palm a couple gold as she's putting your money back in your pouch.
I don't mind if she steals a little.
Well, she notices you notice. She winks at you and drops it in her cleavage, and then she goes, "Okay, 1 silver." So you roll your dice.
I get the cup, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, I'm parched. My throat is already a little, scratchy from before. The magic potion that guy gave me didn't work very well, and I go to drink it.
As you do, she goes, no, wait. And she rolled a 9 on her deck save. So in your mouth goes 3 dice, and you're like, so your mouth is full of dice right now.
Okay.
Where are we living, Zach? Just understand that.
Mm-hmm. I spit them out on the table and I look at my numbers.
Okay. Yeah, you rolled a 5, a 6, and a 1. Now, everyone kind of looks at you with their mouth open, and dealers is like,
well, I know where they've been now.
The dealer says, you're supposed to keep those secret until the end of the hand.
Okay.
So you cover him back up, and he's like, if there's any, and then other people see your hand, and money starts going into the pot. So now it's the pot is now up to 5 silver, up to you. I'm sure you're still game. So Nancy pulls out 5 more silver and puts it down, and then now the dealer looks at you and says, now you can exchange a die if you wish. 1 die.
All right.
You have a 1, 6, and a 5. Which one do you want to exchange?
All right. So with those spells, because I'm trying to, not with the spells, with those dice, I'm just trying to think. Could I get away with casting minor illusion on the dice next time around? I'm just.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could give me a sleight of hand check, and we can try that.
Okay.
So for this round, what do you want to do?
I'm going to remove the 1.
Okay.
It's like, so basically we're trying to hit a high number, or what's the?
Yeah. Well, and actually, I was wrong. You can do any number of the dice. You can trade in at this right now. So
Okay, I go to I point at the one. That one. That one. And
okay, so Nancy helps you out, and she puts that forward to the discard pile, and then takes your dice, puts them back in the cup, and the dealer gets you another die, drops it in, and now that round of betting is over, you roll again,
okay.
or
I'm
you keep
going
it 6
to,
and 5, of course. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
and this time you roll another 5.
Okay, well that wasn't good. I'm not going to use a spell on that. Never mind. Well, I mean, it would have just been a cantrip, but either way, that's good.
But no, it's not a horrible hand. You have a pair of 5s with a 6 as your
Yeah,
odd one. That's not high.
that's pretty good.
Let's see. The other guy, let's see. Everyone reveals what they have. The guy next to you has a 6, 5, and a 2. 5, 5, and a 2. A 6, 4, and a 2. And a 1, 2, and a 3. So one guy takes the whole pot. And he is a sturdy looking fellow with a handlebar mustache that goes all the way up to his mutton chops and up around his head. He's got this huge ring of hair going around the back around his head that all adjoins this big mustache, and he's chuckling. Oh, come on, old man, let's do this again. You're a good sport, aren't you? And he flicks a silver into the middle of the table.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, because this would probably take a long time of doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Actually, I think I have someone else I need to be. Bartender, get everyone around to magic potions, and I throw just a small handful of coins at him.
All right.
I leave.
Shing the coins, you toss them out, and they scatter all over the bar. And the halfling's like, for a second, it looks like he's playing defense with his hands out, sees all the gold. He goes down, he starts grabbing the coins. He says, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Come again. Come again. Drinks on me. Here we go. He pulls up, and people start getting out of their chairs and going up to the bar to grab a drink, to get a shot. Free shot on the house.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look for a magic store though. That's because that's
Okay.
kind of what I wanted to do. Oh, I want to get like scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, sure. So you're walking around, and you're kind of give me a perception roll.
Okay. Guess what I rolled?
1 or 20?
I rolled a 1.
Yes. All right. You are lost, and it's obvious. It's completely obvious
Except
to anyone
me.
who's watching you. Now, since you're not in the dock ward, I don't know. Let's see what the chances are of you getting jacked.
Oh, I
Not
hope
bad.
someone tries.
And for someone to help you, even better. So, 2 men come up to you, and they are each wearing helmets. They're walking with staffs around their waist. You'd see the one they're belted with a sword or just a billy club, and they have vertical stripes on their halberds of I think it's yellow and gold. Yellow, and we'll say that, with the crest of the town on the center of their chest. And one says, "Old timer, you look a bit lost."
Who are you?
We are part of the Watch of Waterdeep.
What do you watch?
Well, the town, Waterdeep.
Like, you just stare at it all day. That's your job?
Well, not just the town, but the people as well. And when we see someone in trouble, we try to help them.
You stare at people.
Is there a place that you're looking for?
Yes, I was. I can't remember. I need to get paper with things written on it. Magic.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. Oh, that's
Let's see if
not
I can
bad
help
at
you
all.
speed you
That's a 24.
along here. Okay, you recall what you're looking for.
Okay, I do. Yes, I'm looking for spells.
Spells. You look for a place to buy magic spells,
Yes,
potions, and
that-
that's the thing.
That's the
For sure.
The
Sure,
thing.
we'll escort you. We'll take you down to Capion's. He's
All right.
a potion. So they take you to this tower. It's a a building, completely circular. Has a door out front, and the place doesn't look as much as a shop as it looks more like a house that someone lives in. But they say now they knock on the door. A young elven lady opens the door. She says, "Oh, sir, so there's some trouble." It's like, well, this man here was looking for a place to buy potions and scrolls. No, sure. Bring him in. As you enter in this place, the aroma of incense just fills your nostrils. And as you get inside, it is incredibly big. It is much larger on the inside than it is on the outside. And it's lined with cupboards and cubbies that contain all sorts of items that would be found in a magic shop, from weird animal parts in jars floating in a liquid suspended in some preservative, to books and scrolls. And then the books are actually in all these bookshelves that are arranged throughout the store as a way for people to go around and look for things. And as you're looking around, she says, "What in particular can I help you with, sir?"
I need magic paper. I need to write things in the sky. And I also would like to be able to make invisible words on paper. I'm just trying to describe illusionary script, guiding hand, and skywrite is what I'm trying to pick up. It's 2 level 1 spells and level 2. So
You're trying to buy the spells. Okay.
well, the spell scrolls, so I can add into my book.
Right. So you want to buy the scroll. So those are going to be 1,000 gold per level. So let's see how available. You had 3 that you wanted to get?
2 first levels and a second level.
Okay. First level, they do have both of them. On the second level, yeah. Okay, you're good. Those are all available. So that's 4,000
Okay.
gold. And she says, "Well, and that you have on you."
So I had like 10,000 and something, some ridiculous number, but I've got enough for the.
How much? Where do you? Okay, so practically, do you have a bag of holding?
I thought I did. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure. Oh no, I do have a bag of holding. Yeah, because
cool.
yeah.
Couldn't
So
remember or not. So yeah, then that would be more appropriate, because carrying around 10,000 gold is an incredible amount of weight, right? So yeah, not incredible, but for an old guy like you, it's encumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
So she helps you count the money, because it is a little difficult for you at the moment. She weighs it out. And gives you your scrolls and thanks you.
It is
Good day,
nice
sir.
because I keep losing count at 3. So
You're right. Well,
yeah.
that was the problem. As you were going, you kept on counting to 3, and you were pushing more coins across. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And she's like, "This is going to take all day." She brings out a scale, and you start taking bags, and you put it on to get and she puts on the weights to counterbalance and weighs out the 1,000 gold at a time, and you can conclude your business.
All right. Oh, I ask her before I leave, is there any happenings going on? Anything interesting? Perhaps with chickens?
There's always interesting things going on in Waterdeep. With chickens, I would have to say that is not really in my purview. But if you really are interested in chickens, I would probably send you down to Colonel Sanders' House of Clucks.
Jesus
The
Christ!
owner, you know. Yeah, I know. Right? Justin, this is what happens when you leave senile me just off and doing my own thing. I was kind of hoping some people would try and come after me and try and take my gold.
Well, everybody's busy or something, right?
Yeah, right. Like I just threw a bunch of gold around. Nobody's like, "Hey, let's go bug that guy." That's okay. That's fine. I'm just doing my thing.
Well, I rolled for it, and the guards
Oh,
came up to
okay.
you first, so you got lucky.
Okay,
That's what
fair
happened.
enough. Fair enough.
I rolled.
All
Actually,
right.
I rolled for. I rolled a natural 1 on the bandits, and I rolled an 18 for guards. So
Where may I
that
find
was
this
kind
Colonel Sanders? Is
of.
he at the military barracks?
Actually, no. If you go down to the dock ward, down to Slinkensall Street, you take a left on the 3rd Street, and then she draws you a map, and then take this map, crumple it up into a ball, and shove it up your butt. No, but
Okay.
sorry.
Then
Here
what?
you go.
No,
Give you-
I take the map from her and I hold it upside down and I walk away.
In the meantime, it is going to go cut scene to Leroy.
All right.
All right. You with us, Zach? Okay. Then instead, we'll cut to.
This is going smoothly, very swimmingly. Very
He's
swimmingly.
back to that. He's Texas blackout or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nicodemus,
Yes.
where do you find yourself today?
Well, I'm quite busy. I have my scribes running around doing stuff. Endolin is down in Kellenport trying to acquire me a used tower. Mindra is helping me organize things here in Waterdeep because I am looking at building a home tower to try to put my wife and family and direct, parts of my family in a place because she doesn't love staying at Shadow Dusk Manor. Yeah, I don't know why. But so I'm working on that. And I'm also working on building a series of high-end brothels across the realms. I'm also going to be taking some time to go to the host tower if I have time. And I also probably will pop in and say hello to Escalarta at least once or twice. That's my plan.
Okay. So while you're busy throughout your day, and as you come back and dip into the Shadow Dusk hold, um, so Nicodemus, I thought maybe you should know, says Jacob as he walks up to you. The RSTDs have woke up kind of in a strange mood today and wandered off into Waterdeep.
I turn Aristides on in my head. Is he within 5 miles of
Wow.
me?
Not at this point, no. Let's see. What ward are you in? You were in what, north?
We're in
Map
North Ward,
Uh,
yeah. Very
Waterdeep.
close to the center of the place, though.
you were sending me down to Waterdeep fried chicken at the docks.
Yeah, right there. Go ahead and zoom in. Zoom in.
Yeah. You were wait, sundown. Here we go. Right around here, right?
Yep. You see the building that looks like a gun? That's that one. That's right. That's Shadow Dust
Yes.
Manor.
Yes, the one that looks like a penis with
I
a
would,
big skin tag on it.
Yeah, that one. That's
we
why I
have,
chose
would have
it.
said
It's perfect.
Q Manor.
he is in the trade ward somewhere right now. This not so 5 miles. Yes, we'll give you that.
Okay. So
Let me scroll just a little.
I kind of just
You are up
scanned
here
his brain
right
there.
now.
There's not much to find.
There isn't. You're right at the top of the screen. Okay, he's barely in range. It's fuzzy. It's fuzzier than normal when he's in this state. And give me a charisma roll.
Okay. Let me get on that. Oh, I haven't even opened my dice yet. Oh, goodness. Here we go.
You
I'm
you see
unprepared.
chickens and other assorted farm animals in tutus dancing around in my head.
Right. 21.
21. Okay. With 21, you're able to reach him. You're not able to tell. It's hard to get through. It is there's psychic static though. Okay. So you can try to communicate with him, and you could tell he is heading. He's walking. Well, actually, you can't tell location at all. You just can reach him.
I can probably tell north, south, east, or west. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can't.
Unless you could look through his eyes, but you're not doing.
Well, now that's a good
Are you
question.
going to?
The Does my telepathic connection extend my spell range though?
What it does is you have a rapport with them, so it is a thought thing. So, and unless you are asking him to describe his surroundings and think about your surroundings, you wouldn't know his surroundings.
Okay.
Does that clarify?
Not really, but I look through his eyes.
Okay, so give me another roll.
You
Give me a
want
spell
like
save, Nick.
wisdom, a spell save. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, you give me your roll for this, and then he'll do a spell save.
Okay, so
Wisdom
that
save?
right
we'll
there
do a
is a
contest.
23.
A wisdom save, you said I need to make?
His spell save is what? What's your spell save? Or
18.
no, he rolled a 23. So go ahead and roll. Not 18. I'm sorry. We're just doing a contest. I was not very clear on that. My apologies.
That's all right.
Roll
Okay,
roll and add your wisdom.
Okay, it is a wisdom save, not an intelligence. All right.
We're
That's
just going off his ability.
that's only
Chester's
12.
ability.
So I only got a
So
12.
all right. You were able to push into his thoughts, and you're able to kind of and you're not commandeering, but you're able to move through his synapses a little bit and feel about, and you can tell. All right, he is. You can start to see the buildings around him. It appears to be the trades ward. As far as the direction is going, that depends on how familiar you are with the trades ward.
Well, I grew up in the city, so.
Okay, so you could tell he is. All right, just give me a wisdom check real quick for
Sure.
your knowledge of this, how well you know. Doesn't make it easy because he's all over the place.
Well, I'm not
Mhm.
very
He's kind
good
of
at
confused.
those kind of rolls, but I did roll a natural 16, so 17.
Okay, and I gave you a pretty decent DC of 10, so you're able to figure out he is not far from Kepion's, the potion master, of who's quite renowned at his shop, and it looks like he's headed west. Sorry, west.
All right, well, I say thank you to Jacob, and I fly down
Southwest.
to him.
Okay, so for brevity, you follow along, you reach him, you see him kind of walking along, looking in barrels as he's walking down the street, talking to imaginary people.
I'm
and-
opening up the barrels, going, Colonel Sanders, are you in there? No. Okay.
I float
Okay.
down to him. Good day, Aristides.
Hello, Colonel. Fancy day for a walk.
It is indeed.
I'm just gonna keep walking the way I was walking, unless you tell me to do something else.
I'm floating alongside you, and I say, "So, what are we getting into today? What is it you'd like to find?"
I'm looking for Colonel Sanders and his chicken shop.
Uh, do I know about that? I mean, I've certainly come up into the city many times. I've lived here for 5 years, but I don't know if I'm that detailed in knowledge of the top side of Waterdeep.
Give me an intelligence check.
I can do those a little better, but not when you roll
I
like
hope
that.
he gives us.
Hold on. Give me an intelligence check on disadvantage because you are not someone who visits a lot of restaurants in Waterdeep or
It's probably
places.
true. Well, no, I do, but they would be high-end ones. So the lowest one on that would be a 12.
12. Yeah, no, you really don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I really hope he gives us a poultry themed mission to run. Hint, hint.
Okay. So I guess I go to one of the
Can I?
shop. I'm sure there are many open window shops facing the street. There's several of those kind of things.
There are. So the trades ward is really crowded. I mean, it is in the middle of the day. Everybody there's a lot of commerce, and the streets are narrower than most of the other streets in town too. And
Mhm.
it's a maze, so there is a lot going on.
Well, I go up
In the
to one of
trades
them
order.
and I say, "Excuse me, and I'd like to know where I could find Colonel Sanders' chicken shop."
This is great.
I haven't heard of it. You may want to ask someone else. If you're looking for chickens, I would recommend you go right down to the square and get yourself some chickens. You
Ah,
find them there at the Court of the Bull. You're not far from out at all.
well, maybe they would know where the chickens are, or Colonel Sanders. So I head as I say, "Well, he says there's chickens over here." So I lead the way.
All
See
right,
them?
Zach, you here?
Yep.
I see
Here.
his- Okay, all right. So you guys are headed to the Court of the Bull this afternoon. While that's happening, outside of the river gate, coincidentally, is Zach.
Woo!
You're on this side of the river gate at the square of at this makeshift place that people have gone to duel, and because Ontar scolded you and shamed you and told you, you need to honor that. You make the Order of the Gauntlet. You tarnish the name if you don't honor a duel. So when you get there, it's at high sun. You get to choose the weapons and duel this Cumberdill Thumperdink.
Oh, I get to choose
As you
weapons.
as you arrive out to the hill, if you're the duel's on you. I mean, so you get to choose the weapons. The correspondence was sent to him to Cumberdill to meet you there, and as you get up to the hill, it's marked with a series of posts in the grounds with pennants above them attached to them high up in the air, like 15 feet in the air in a circle. Also, there is it looks like there's a couple witnesses there who are standing at in front of a weapons rack. And on the weapons rack, you have an assortment of different pole arms, swords, shields, morning stars, crossbows, longbows. And as you start to walk up, Cumberdill says, "Oh, I didn't think you'd show. A rude, unsavory, drunken sot like you. I was going to give you one last chance for you to receive my judgment, or else I would go straight to the order that this very day and call for your head at the main gate."
I pull out a gun and shoot him in the head, and I walk away.
Awesome.
I wish.
Is there a sexy gnome
But,
there?
I wish it could be like an Indiana Jones moment, where the guy's got the sword and he's like, and Indy's just like, and he's just like whatever.
Is there a
I
sexy gnome there?
I choose.
You don't know. You're not there.
Huh. I choose
Giant, really heavy rocks.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go with literally hand-to-hand combat.
Okay. So
It's like I
as you
don't
look
need a
along the-
weapon to murder your face.
as you look along the weapons rack, you pace back and forth in front of it. You turn to the judge and say, hand to hand, I'm going to beat this guy brainless. And his eyebrows raise. And he says, "Fisticuffs it is." And Cumberdill looks a little shocked. He looks a little surprised by that. He says, "A barbarian in town, I knew you would act this way and choose something as stupid as this." And he takes off his fancy gloves. And he stands like a 1860s kind of pugilist and stands in front of you and says, "All right, have at thee, sir." So you walk up to him and roll initiative.
Yay!
I'm going to make some coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
You and your coffee.
More coffee. Okay.
Coffee.
All right.
Oh, that's so
What's your
nice. I was like, I have no dexterity. It's gonna be bad. I rolled an 18.
Okay. You are first.
Cool. All right. Well,
Do you want a mini or just want to go with it? Boo. Let's see. We could do a mini.
You know, if you really wanted the fight to be interesting, you should have used like sock and boppers.
yeah. Well, that
No,
wasn't on the rack though. I was gonna choose
Yeah.
like he said you get to choose the weapon. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna choose something like fish or pickles or something stupid. You know, I wanted to something silly. But he's like, nah, I got a selection, and I was like, well, what would be the most ridiculous thing? Well, got my fists.
You should have just said, "I choose the rack."
Oh my god, why did I not do that?
That's
Dang
what I
it.
would have done.
There's only one rack.
Yeah, you guys have to beat each other with a. You get a single rack, and you guys both have to beat each other with it.
Just beat each other with a rack.
Oh,
Dang
that'd be
it.
great. Yep. Yeah, you got to be quick about that stuff, man.
Yeah, well, I thought I thought I was being quick, and you just proved me wrong. So take it all back.
You have to have a mind for chaos, my friend.
Right? And I'm supposed to be neutral chaos, or no, chaotic good. Chaotic good.
Mm.
Okay. So you guys, you walk. You're about 10 feet away. You're up first.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
What do you do?
straight up grapple. I'm gonna do it dirty. I'm gonna grapple and like choke him out.
Okay. Then
I'm going MMA
roll
on
to
this.
hit. You're going MMA. All right.
Uh-huh.
Then we need to do a strength check, but roll to hit.
Oh, and when it's hand to hand, it is strength, right?
I would assume. It's definitely not
It
a
is.
finesse
It's strength.
weapon.
Okay, then that's
You
a
just gotta use
24 to,
strength.
that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, you're straight up in your strength. Also, I would assume. I mean, you're okay. I should probably clarify this. Armor is frowned upon, right? It's just plain clothes, and you fight. You're
Yep.
not going to battle. You're not decked out in your
No, I'm
Plate
not. No.
They're not going the Greek route.
They're not stripping down either. No, sorry. Just you and your toad. No, you. And, but hold on, let me look up grapple rules
a
real
whole
quick.
quart of oil.
Page 195. Opening up the tome of rules here. So with grappling, so it's an attack action. You rolled a 24, and I have to do. Let's see, I have to roll to contest that. So I rolled a 6 plus 2, so he has an 8. And what's your strength?
My strength is 14.
Okay. So how'd you roll a 24?
Because I rolled a d20 and I have 2 plus in strength, and then I am proficient by 4.
Proficiency. Okay, yeah, because this could be. What do you have athletics for proficiency?
Yeah, actually, I do have a +6.
Okay,
Or-
so yeah, you would want to do +6 plus your die roll is what you would do.
Yeah, and that's what I added up.
Okay, cool.
So
He does not have athletics, so you have got him grappled. So you come around, you grab his arm, you have his arm behind his back, and your hand is around his throat, or your arm is around his throat. His chin is just right above your elbow. You have a second attack, don't you?
yep, I do. And
Okay.
how many turns is it to like knock him out with a chokehold?
I'd have you roll a d4, and we'd start doing some damage. Actually, plus your strength.
Okay.
So, and we'd use athletics on that. So you'd get for this instance. So you do you're a d4 plus 6.
Okay.
So you
Ooh.
want to try and choke him out right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so since you have him grappled, you see it automatically. The target is incapacitated. So if he's incapacitated, that means he can't take. He has to break free before he can do anything. He's grappled. Blah blah blah. Grappled. His speed is 0. I don't see anywhere where it gives you bonuses for hit. So we're just I'm gonna.
The
Give
thing
me
is, I'm not
damage.
trying to kill. I'm not trying to kill him. So it's
Right.
like I do want to humiliate him.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so give me roll a d4 and give me the total.
Oh, okay.
damage.
Well, I rolled one when you had said earlier, and it was a 3, so 9, I guess. in
9?
athletic. Yeah, 9
Okay.
total.
So yeah, he's sitting there, and on his turn, he's going to try and break free. So
You should give him a wet willy.
Oh yeah, straight up.
So I'm going to need you to make another athletics check, and he's going to try and use his acrobatics to get out.
And is that going to be a D20 though for that one?
Yes, it's a d20 plus. It's just a ability check. Yeah. So I rolled a 10. What did you get?
Ooh, 19 plus whatever.
19 plus 6, so 25. Yeah. He is still grappled by you. Now it's your turn again. You want to keep choking him out?
I get to do it twice. I get to do it twice though, because I get 2 attacks. So I get to choke him out twice. So 2d4.
Give me then roll. Yeah, 2d4 plus 12.
Yep. Okay, so that's going to be 16 total. 16 points of damage.
So you've done 24 to him. Okay, he's still up, but now he's like grabbing at your hair. He's trying to poke you in the eye. So on his turn, he's going to roll to hit at disadvantage, and he's not trying to break your grapple. He's just trying to give you the Mo Howard and doink.
Oh.
Okay.
You should put your hand up in between his fingers.
Okay, what's your AC without your armor? Just your dex bonus.
Yeah.
So it's 10 that? Plus your dex bonus.
Without
you said
armor?
What? Without armor. You don't get your armor AC. It's just dexterity plus 10. Whatever your dex bonus is.
So my dex bonus, I don't have one. So I guess when I'm naked, I only have 10 DC.
That's fine, because he rolled. I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage. I rolled 2 6s. Okay, so he has an 8. He's trying to poke you and claw at your eyes, and you're able to like bob your head back and forth and miss his hand while you're choking him out again. Okay, so go ahead, roll your 2d8 plus 6 or plus 12 again.
Roll.
Because he cannot get out of your.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's plus 20 points this time.
20 points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So his eyes loll back, his head into his head, his tongue. You can his head. He just goes limp in your arms.
Oh, he just knocked him out.
Yeah, you put him out.
Okay, so he's I can like let go, and he's not going to get up and try and like punch me or something.
Well, try it and find out. Maybe he's.
Well, I mean, now that he's quote unquote knocked out, do I get like a free? Is he like at disadvantage? Like I get a free turn because he doesn't.
Inside.
You know how? So you've got him down to 0 hit points. Okay.
Okay.
So, he's unconscious. If you go for free shots on him, he gets immediate 2 death saves right there.
Okay. Well, I do want to humiliate him in a weird way, but I don't have any good ideas, suggestions.
Whip down pee on him. No, don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, it seems like that's such a beneath me, such a thing.
Yeah.
Like he's the one being an ass, so I don't want to go down to his level.
I would suggest you find a thorny rose and you stick it up his butt. That's
no.
Wow.
No, that's what turns you on. That's what turns on the weird thing. But no.
While you're pondering what to do, the judge comes over and says, you have soundly defeated this dandy.
Good job.
Wait, you know what you should do? Okay, here's an idea.
No, I take his clothes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave him there naked. He has to walk back to wherever he came from naked. That's his humiliation.
Wait, no. Take his clothes and take the weapons off the rack and just hang him on the rack.
And just hang him on the wreck.
I
Yeah.
don't think his second would allow that, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
No,
I
no, it
I take his
wouldn't.
clothes and
You-
I get and I
that's it.
bury them. I bury them somewhere.
His second lord says, "Sir, please leave him his dignity. If you go to accost his person, I shall fight you to the death."
Oh,
So we're gonna have another duel.
his second
2
was
in one day.
I look at him and tell him, I say, give your lord this message that such a dishonorable person should never be allowed to be with company like mine. And then I leave.
Okay,
So
done deal.
done deal?
Congratulations.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
job.
Guy was a cuck. So I just straight up joke
What?
him out. I was just like, so you want to come at me?
Mhm. You should go find his woman and
No,
take,
not
take
interested.
her for yourself.
Not interested.
She's probably old.
No, it's just she's just trouble. And my guy's not into it. He's looking for a good woman.
Oh, throwing shade at the gnome.
Mm.
Damn.
Hmm
Mm.
He's looking for someone who hasn't slept with one of his traveling mates.
Uh,
You're
Because
looking
she could
for a
have
good
she could
woman.
have like some crazy interdimensional STD for all I know.
that
No,
that's
maybe,
a fair
you know,
point, dude.
You may find one of these days a good woman with a soft heart for hedgehogs. You never know.
Mm.
So
Are hedgehogs
as you
in
leave,
D&D?
what's that?
Interdimensional.
Are there hedgehogs in D&D?
Of course.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure there
Damn it!
are.
That's my new quest. I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna go find one.
They have-
Interdimensional STD sounds like a really great band name.
It does.
Well, as a matter of
dude.
fact,
Yeah.
you go through as you enter the river gate and head down River Street. You're going through the trades wards, and then you have a desire to find yourself a hedgehog. You know of just to the north of you, the Court of the White Bull. You can find all kinds of animals there.
Yeah, get
That's where
yourself
I'm
a
headed.
riding hedgehog. Oh,
Wait. Do I have work today?
You've already no. Today's your day off. Let's say you've already worked today, or no. All right. You got in there early. You started at 4 a.m. You worked till noon. 6-hour shift for your duel. You had to explain it why you had to leave early. You had
He's
to
like,
yeah, that's right, Dave.
he's like, oh yeah, the first day you come into shovel, the second day, yeah, I got a duel going on. Rabbit,
Hey, Rabbit!
Hey, Rab, what's up, dude?
how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on?
All right.
I just choked out that idiot who I challenged when I was drunk.
All
I just
right.
straight up choked him out, and now he's very dishonored.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good times.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So as you head up towards the Court of the White Bull to find yourself a pet hedgehog, see how exciting it's been? You really missed out on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hedgehog hunting. Yeah, you come across a couple familiar faces in the midst of all these stalls of animals. Chester, you have a nagging sensation in your familiar mind. You know that, and you look over your shoulder and you see Leroy with grinning ear to ear as he's walking through this all the different dealers inside this area.
I say hello to him mentally.
And I jump because I wasn't expecting it.
Which you should be by now.
No, I'll never get used to like having someone in my head. And I'm just like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Have you seen any hedgehogs?
What's a hedgehog?
The menagerie, I'm sure, has some.
Cool. Where's that?
Where's the menagerie?
Yeah.
Or whatever they call it in Waterdeep.
Oh, well, actually, while you guys are talking, let's see. Let's see how to do this. Give me a what's everyone's passive perception? I need that.
Oh, like 11.
I forget how you check that.
15.
Just your wisdom added to 10.
Unless you have perception, then it's your 10 plus your proficiency.
Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah.
Then it would be 15 for me.
I'm
Okay.
assuming this doesn't include me.
Well, fortunately, no. You are out in the wilderness right now.
Yeah, this is during your 4-day trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what's kind of weird when you split the party. I don't have Jim to finish this either, so we're gonna have to do a little side thing right now. But let's see, 15. Okay, I rolled a 12. Okay, as the three of you are together and talking, a figure with a cloak, dark cloak covering his face, is walking up. You see him, actually, Leroy, you see this guy in a dark cloak, like walking up towards you guys, and he gives you kind of an odd feeling. Then he pulls out a knife and starts to go towards Aristide. So everyone roll initiative.
Yay!
Actually,
No
roll
assassins.
assassin.
He's after my chickens.
Right.
All right. That's good. That's a 17.
So you got a 17. And I'm
9.
hustling to try and put this together real quick. 1, 2. All right. In the meantime, Chester, why don't you tell us a regaling story that takes about 1 minute and 30 seconds?
Well, here in Waterdeep, they have some interesting aspects to protecting the town, or the city, I guess. This city has come under siege many, many, many times. Some of them are legendary as far as orc hordes and things like that. And therefore, in order to protect the city, they have built the giant walking statues. And all around the city, there are these giant statues that you can see. And these statues are, in times of need, can be activated, and they will come to life and they will defend the city. That's kind of interesting thing about Waterdeep, I think. And there are a lot of other things. You got the Griffin Riders, of course. You got the Yawning Portal here, which is very close to where we are, which goes into the Under Mountain. A lot of people have done that adventure, and of course, my family's the ones who maintained it. Well, our part isn't anymore, but there's still shadow dust down there, and watch out. They're kind of nasty. That was about a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent work.
Thank you. Hey, bow.
Mm-hmm.
Encore.
Encore. Yeah, I don't know. He's setting up something for a little bit of a street fight here, and probably going to lose the wizard. Oh well.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Who
maybe.
knows?
Yeah. So how are things over in England there, not Nottingham? I'm going to call you Nottingham from now
Nottingham?
on.
Sir Nottingham, how are things in your neck
How art
of
thou?
the pond?
So how are things, Drickle?
Well, apparently by the 21st of June, it's all over and everything's normal again.
No
And
way.
there's bullshit in between. I've had enough now, to be honest with you.
Oh, we all have.
I literally go in and out of. I almost didn't bother coming on today because I was in such a fucking bad mood earlier. Sorry, you're not supposed to swear. Or are we? I don't know.
Oh, who cares? Just go ahead.
No, I was in such a bad mood earlier. I keep getting wound up about everything. With that and with quitting drinking, I'm just like, I get so angry sometimes. So I just, I've been focusing on some music and I calm down and I thought I'll come and join in.
That's a tough It's a tough time to quit drinking there, Rabbit.
Yeah, but I need to.
No, fair enough.
I'm not quitting permanently. I'm quitting to the point where I can drink at weekends and when I go out and leave it at that, as opposed to all the time.
Yeah.
But to do that, I need to completely quit for a few months.
Well, it's actually an interesting question, Rabbit, because I've seen a couple of documentaries talking about Britain's drinking problem. Is it really that bad over there?
Not in my kind of group and thing, but it probably is with all the townies and chavs and all that, if you know what I mean. All the skinheads and the shirt-wearing weirdos that go out drinking, clubbing, and puking in the street.
Sure.
Rockers don't have this problem. I don't see it. I mean, obviously people have drinking a lot, but I mean they do. It's lockdown. But before that, no, I generally don't see it. I mean, like I say, in the community of rock and alternative music and gigging and all that, everyone drinks, sure, but not to an excess. But it seems to be when you see it on the news, it's all the idiots that you'd want to avoid when you're out on a night out, if you know what I mean. I don't know if it's probably not like that in every country, but
Well,
or it may be. I don't know.
compared to a lot of other countries, Americans don't really drink anywhere near as much, which you would expect from watching all our Hollywood movies that Americans just drink constantly, but it's not true. I don't even think I consider America drinking culture.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
we definitely are. Definitely,
You
I
guys
know
are,
that.
yeah,
But I
that's
mean,
for damn
It
sure.
yeah.
depends
Well,
on
I mean,
the
I
type.
love my drink. We make good
depends on
beer,
what
though.
Mm.
Well, in the States, I guess it depends on where you are, and
Of course,
because
of course. Well, you know what I'm just saying. I mean, like, Japan, Australia, Germany, Britain, France, Italy, Spain, on and on, Russia, they have a real actual drinking culture. America just doesn't really have it. I mean,
well,
it's not strange to see beer at a barbecue or something, but we're just not.
You have other things, though, don't you? I mean,
America
you're
loves
known
its
for
coffee.
smoking weed.
Oh yeah, marijuana for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's
coffee,
here too, obviously, but more over there. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. What was it?
No, I'm interrupting you. Sorry, but I was just saying coffee is probably our.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep.
fair.
Oh god,
It
yeah.
is
I
fair.
can't
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
coffee.
It is coffee. Yeah, I'm sitting here drinking my
I
second
do.
cup of the day
Yeah.
right now.
I just
Mhm.
drink green tea, and that's the only thing I drink. At the minute, all I'm drinking is water and green tea, and that's it.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
goodness
And
gracious.
I can't stand coffee anyway, so yeah.
yeah, but no, that's
That's all I
America.
drank anyway. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, I do see that a lot on people's YouTube streams, like their day in the lives and stuff, and in movies, it's like it's always all the different coffee brands, and they go on about it, even in TV shows and stuff. It's like how many? But then it's over here as well. People love the coffee culture, or they did before this. There's so many coffee shops in Nottingham now. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like they've got them opposite each other. That's like, wait, so you've got a Costa coffee there and a Nero coffee there, like literally right, and then down the road they've got another one. It's like you don't need that many coffee shops.
At least
See?
it's not the same coffee shop. We here literally have like Starbucks right across from another Starbucks.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's
wow.
Oh,
true.
really?
You know what I mean?
Well,
So
Americans
it's like,
are the
it's
chain-
like at least
the
it's two
chainers, yeah.
different owners. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. The sad thing about Starbucks in particular, though, is the actual coffee sucks balls, dude. It's bad coffee.
Hmm.
I don't even understand how they became worldwide success. If you ever had coffee at Starbucks,
It's like
it's pretty
McDonald's,
awful.
though, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is.
It's the same
It
kind
is.
of thing.
Same
It's just
kind of
fast
level.
food. It's
Yeah.
But McDonald's coffee is better.
It is much better.
Is it?
Yeah, it is much better. It's true. Yeah.
I didn't believe my father when he used to say that when I was in college. He was like,
So that's
McDonald's is
like
better.
5 minutes. Sorry about that.
You know what? You're interrupting my coffee talk. I'm not
Hey,
appreciating
that's
it.
a
It's not
cool
that
setup.
nice.
I like it.
I do like the
Dude, I'm
Frappuccino,
sorry.
though, Zach.
Yeah, occasional frappuccino, just so much freaking sugar.
It's true.
Too much
I
sugar.
only have
Yeah,
it like a few
that's-
times a year, but it's
Yeah, I
still good.
started selling like Dunkin' Donuts blended with Girl Scout flavors,
Oh
like Thin
my
Mint.
God.
gosh.
Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah.
with Girl
Nice.
Scouts. That's not the conversation for
S'mores.
this show. I don't know
Well,
that I
that's
have a
what it
show
is.
where that
Why would you
conversation
go
is
there?
appropriate.
How do you even-
Bill,
You can't say anything in this place without someone getting. You guys are a bunch of pervs, bunch of pervy old.
I was
I
I
said
was
nothing this time.
I was just like, wow, that sounds so good. As far as like the actual Thin Mints coffee.
Yeah, there's Thin Mint,
Wow.
S'mores, and then they call it. What do they call it now? Caramel and coconut, because Samoa's now not allowed to be used as a description for a
why
cookie,
not?
because it's racist, dude.
A Samoa
Come
is a
on.
cookie.
You know what, right? It's not that
Everything.
bad for that stuff over here. Thankfully. We can say more
Are you
stuff.
telling me that the Girl Scout changed the Samoa to something else?
Well, the coffee's not called Samoa, but the one's called Thin Mint. So I don't know. It's been a long time since I bought Girl Scout
Idiots.
cookies,
Can you
but
still say black coffee?
I don't know.
no.
I'm sure not for long.
Now that's an interesting comment, though. I don't understand where along the line that the American blacks think that they own the word black. Where did that happen? We use
I
that
don't
word for
think
a
they
lot
do.
of
I
things.
think it's idiots that do, don't
Well,
they? Yeah,
no,
I remember when
I think white-
blackboards got banned out, and it was
No, that's the thing.
whiteboards instead of blackboards. Like what?
Chester, it's the thing though, is that black people aren't pushing this agenda.
No, they're
white
not.
people
Karens
are pushing.
are.
Yeah, the white
Yeah,
people are.
yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah,
like black people are like
definitely.
they'll call each other black. They'll call each other all kinds of things. It's the white people that will go up into the conversation and be like, "I'm so offended for you."
But it's only in the
It's
Yeah,
the
media, though.
Terrans.
In real life, this
Well,
doesn't take place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Most people are just normal people who don't, don't
Yeah,
really care
yeah.
about this stuff. But it's
Just want to live their life. And speaking of
Yeah.
living their lives, let's see.
Are
Yeah.
you ready? Okay, good.
So initiative, I got a 17 so far for GOP.
Mhm.
What was everyone else?
A 22 for me. Oh, sorry,
2
23.
and
23.
9.
I apologize.
9. Okay. And then these guys. Oh, where's my thingamajig? They got a +3 to initiative. This die is going away. Fuck that die. Okay. They got a 4.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Beat him.
So this is a surprise round. Meanwhile, yes. So what I have here is my new little cityscape I've been putting together. I need to finish my market. I only have 2 little stalls there. But anyways, there's a guy with a knife who comes out to stab
Aristides.
Captain Butterball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You let's see. You noticed it with your perception. Something's happening over behind you. And you can go before Zach.
Okay.
And you means yes, Aristides. You did not notice Nicodemus what's going on, but as soon as things happen, then you'll go back and go. You'll filter into regular initiative, but not this round.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
I suck at the
I'm
perception stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm first. I will. I see him coming, and I cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Okay.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah. He's gonna make an intelligence save. My DC, I think, is 18. So he's gonna make an 18 spell save DC for intelligence.
Okay. And I rolled a 2, and he's got a +1, so that is a failure.
Okay. Those dice are really helping us now. So from his perspective of reality now, he is chained in a prison of lava. And to him, it is completely real. So like he takes 1d6 psychic damage each round.
Now wait. Let me ask: is this a charm? Is this a?
You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the phantasmal object or creature that or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no longer than a 10-foot cube is perceived only by the target. It's belongs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that does not fall into like a charm or or
It's
frightened.
an
It's not.
It's a
illusion?
psionic attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's got a advantage against charm or frightened, but he doesn't have it here. So there you go. Spilled the beans. So now he goes. He's curls up into like a fetal position and is screaming.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think each round on your turn, so I'm trying to make sure and see if he starts taking damage now, or if he takes damage on the next
Oh,
turn.
that would be good to know. Yeah, that would be good to know.
Each round on your turn. Okay, so let's see. It's a very long spell. I'm sorry.
Well, in the meantime, there's no meantime. I need you to finish that. So what's
okay,
happening?
so it can use its action on its turn to do an investigation check. It's just 1d6 psychic damage each turn.
Okay,
So
give me
I'm
damage.
Okay, that's what I'll do right now then. Phantasmal Force, roll 3 points of damage.
Damn.
3 points of damage.
They nerfed that spell. Damn, dude.
All right, Zach, you're up.
All right. And it's how many? Wait, hold on. Sorry. There's a picture.
Well, do you want to give me a perception to see if there's anyone else going on since this guy's curled into a fetal position on the ground?
Yes, and yes.
Okay, roll.
It's nice because it can take
roll your dice.
an enemy out of combat for like a minute. So I mean that's the benefit, and it's an intelligence save. So
That's a 16.
A 16. Okay. Yes, you do notice that there is another guy rushing your way. And out of the door of one of these buildings.
Sweet. I prepare to engage that guy.
Out of the door of that building. Now there's 4 of them coming your way.
Oh, great. And question: did I bring all my stuff to the duel and then undress, or am I naked?
But you probably would
You
have put your
don't.
clothes back on before you came out of there.
You can have your sword, but as far
See?
as
Okay.
like
Didn't have my
walking
armor.
through town and all your armor, it's not. You don't do that. You just got off work and went to the duel.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, ooh. I only have my sword, don't have my shield, and I'm now at DC 10. That's crap. Okay, I use what is it called? The
Divine smite.
no. It's like divine shield or something on myself.
Okay.
Trying to find the exact thingy. Protect from good and evil, which will increase my. Which one is it? Is it down? I thought it was. Oh, Shield of Faith. It'll increase my AC for up to, so I'm at 12.
Okay, and that's a bonus action. All right.
Yeah.
So
And
boom, shimmering
yeah.
field of energy just surrounds you, and you just out your AC is now up to 12.
Yep. And
There's a concentration.
A shimmering
Just so
field appears,
remember.
surrounds a creature of your choice with range, granting it 2 bonus to AC for the duration. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yep. Bonus action. So sweet. You got your ACs up. Now what are you gonna do?
That
That guy's 10 feet away.
I'm definitely going to engage the first guy.
Okay. So there's your move action.
Yep. And I'm definitely going to can I? Yeah, no, I could do smite, divine smite.
I don't know unless if it's a bonus action. No.
Well,
Or how?
well, how about what it? Wouldn't I just use like only one attack because I get 2 attacks?
I don't know. Let's make sure because I don't want to be. I want to make sure you get the full smackdown. If you know.
Yeah.
Ranger. Divine smite. Yeah. Okay. So no, all you do is burn a spell slot. Okay. So it doesn't. It's just a. You just burn. All you do is expend a spell slot. It's not an action. It just goes in tandem with your melee.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I definitely do that, and I chunk it
So
up
you
to a tier 3.
Okay, so you're
Divine
gonna do an additional 3d8 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Right. And I guess I get to hit twice anyways. So cool. Let's go for the hits.
Roll them.
Okay, that is a 20 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Okay, so you draw your sword as you rush up to him, and giving your battle cry, Leroy Jenkins, and then the energy just starts at your guard and just coats your sword with your freaking magical divine energy as you slash down. Give me damage for both of those.
Okay. And how much was it for where it was 3d8?
You did 3d8, yeah. You burned a 3rd level spell slot.
Mm-hmm. $15 plus. Oh crap! Okay, so that first one did 15, and the second one did 32.
Okay, so you did 2 divine smites, so you have 2 3rd level spell slots burnt.
Well, let's just
right?
say that the first one hit, and it wasn't divine, but the second one was the divine. I don't know.
Second one was divine.
Yeah, one was divine,
No.
one wasn't.
Okay, so the first hit, yeah, you cut across him, blood just spatters everywhere, man. And all over this guy next to him gets covered in blood as he backs up against this this stall here, and then on your downward stroke, it's like a lightsaber. The energy coats your entire blade. Then you come back across, huge gash across this guy as he grabs his chest and is takes an incredible amount of damage and versus hit points. He's still up though. Boom boom. That is the surprise round. Now we'll go to the top of the round, which is Nicodemus. So Nicodemus, you have you're just kind of like shaking your head for a second. You're just like, what the fuck? And you see like boom boom, two guys taking like, well, one guy, he's down screaming, and the paladin charges off, running his battle cry. What do you do?
The two guys in the back that are running in.
This is the
okay. Oh,
new
perfect.
mini for Chester.
That's very nice.
This one's a lot better.
The two guys in the back save DC 18 Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness. Okay, so you got a concentration spell. So I remember who's on concentration spells.
Yeah.
All right. DC 18. So first one I rolled a 2. That's a failure. And there's 3, and you're doing 2 of them, right? Or all 3. You can hit all 3. So
okay. Well, all right then. I think no. I think I can only do one at a time. I'm twinning into it.
Gotcha. I was thinking of the tentacle thing for a second. All right, so I rolled a 2, that was a fail. Then I rolled a 6, and that's a fail also.
All right. Those guys desperately need to kill the guy in front of them. It's just necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
And then my bonus action.
The guy that I just slashed? Is that the guy who just slashed?
Yeah, he's about to get hit from the back. Yeah. I bring out Ichabod. So a Shadow Dire Hound is now in the marketplace. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nice. Yeah, actually, I didn't realize, but I had a mini for him. I just haven't put it together yet.
Well, yeah, because he's a large creature, but this is fine.
Yeah, no, it's chunky. It's a nice size one.
Sweet.
All right. That goes to
Ichabod's got to attack, so let's see. Ichabod's going to
Can you summon and attack on the same turn?
Well, I don't summon him. I simply bring him out, and then he has his action as well, right? That's up to you.
Yeah.
You can have it delayed if you want.
That's right. No, I gave you that in the past. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of deviated from the rule on that, but we'll just keep going.
Okay.
I do that a bunch.
Well, he goes up, and to the guy, he runs up next to Zach, and he's going to attack that fellow. So let me do his attacks here. All right, so that's that's very high. Hold on a second. So that's a 30. 2 30s. I rolled double 19s, dude. Damn. All right, so he hit twice with 30. So let me do the damage real quick, and then you have to make your save, right? So
yeah,
good job, good boy, Ichabod.
Good boy.
And then I roll like shit. All right, so that's literally 5 points of damage plus. I got this too. Hold on a second. 5, 8, 13 points of damage, and DC 15 save or be knocked prone.
15 natural.
All right, well there you go. He's not prone, but he does take the 13 damage.
Gotcha. So,
all right.
Nicodemus. Yeah. All right. So Nicodemus, you drop Ichabod. He charges, with Shadowfell or the dark slobber, and as he's growling, this guy now climbs into this thing as he's freaked out, trying to get away from this hound of hell as it runs in and bam, jumps on that guy. Doesn't knock him down. He stumbles backwards as he's biting him, and takes a whopping 13 points of damage. All right, now we're going on to GOP. So, do you roll again for damage for this guy, the psychic damage, or is that on my?
Yeah, I'll roll another 1d6 on this turn. Oh, and it is a concentration thing, so I do have that. Yeah. Where is it?
Put this to mark. There we go.
Oh, that's a 1 point. One wonderful point of damage.
But he's still incapacitated, so they got him out of the room, right?
Yeah,
or does he miss a save now? You got to make an investigation.
On his turn,
on his turn, that roll will not wait to use that. Okay.
Okay, so on his turn, he can spend his action to. to make an investigation check.
So that's his action. All right. Now what are you doing?
Okay, the one enemy who hasn't been affected by anything yet, those back 3 people.
Yeah, let me
I'm going
just
to cast
Okay.
Disarm on him.
disarm. Okay, and that
And I
is
always forget
30
the rule
away
for
with
that.
It's probably
Huh?
just a DC's dex
It's
save versus your
it's
your spell save.
300. It's 300
Oh.
feet.
Okay, it's a DC. Yeah, we did a DC deck save.
Yeah.
Natural 1. So his
Okay.
sword flies out of his hand and goes thung into the door of the building behind him, and it's just rattling.
And I am
All right.
going to get a little distance between me and the guy who's in the cage, just in case he gets out.
Which way
And
do you
that'll
go?
be- The guy he's south of me, right?
Yes,
Oh no,
you are
he's
the.
north of me.
You have the green circle on you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
This is Nicodemus right here. Here's the guy with the red and black.
I guess move me over by. Let's see. Can I get over by those to the left of me? Those crates. Move me over by those crates to the left of me.
Yeah, no problem. That is definitely within your movement.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
Okay, so that is 17. I'm on 4, so that Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. All right. So
This guy in front of you, he's got now you have Ichabod, on your flanking the guy. Well, he's right next to you. He's biting into him. You've cut him up pretty good. He's still up though. So
I totally forgot. I should have used my other thing that I have. I think
Well, do it now.
Can't. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's worth it because he's all beat up.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to use it because it stays on there for a while. It's the upgraded branding smite where I could literally put it in, like, imbue my sword for a long time.
Oh
that's-
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. It's a cantrip. So
Okay.
I cast that on my blade. And
Okay, so even though it's a cantrip, is it a bonus action or not? That's
it's
key.
probably it definitely is because I'm gonna have to stop and bzz on it. So I would definitely say it's a bonus action.
No, what is it?
It's a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cast time, 1 bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So now you do have your attacks.
All right. Then I attack twice.
All right.
It's a 2nd level spell.
Yep. Well, it says
It may be different for the paladin because he gets these things with his class abilities.
mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm looking at the paladin spell and it's
It-
but it might be yeah, you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah, when I
Just
click
use
on
the
the
glow-
cantrips, when I click on cantrips and it separates all my cantrips,
All right.
it puts
Never
branding
mind.
smite. It's just like a 2nd level cantrip or something.
Well, that doesn't make.
I don't know, dude. I don't ask
I
me.
don't know.
I could send you a little thing that showed what it shows me.
Okay. No, I'm just kind of confused by that, but that's probably just on my end. Probably wrong.
It's a constant, and by doing this, I'm breaking concentration on my shield, though. It's a concentration up to 1 minute. So I break my shield, do the thing.
Okay.
So
Instead, your concentration goes to your strike here. Okay.
yeah, that's a 22 and a 16 to hit.
Those both hit.
Cool.
Nice. Get him.
And the cool thing is this counts on both of them. So
What kind of
hit,
sword? What kind of sword are you using?
I'm using that sword you gave. Well, I'm using
Is it
the only sword you gave me, which was it's a +2 sword.
Okay.
+2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-handed. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
So 1 hit 15. The other
Okay.
is a 24.
All right. right.
Figuring it out. I'm figuring out my paladin stuff.
Okay. So you cross. You bring now with your sword. Your sword arm is up, and as you raise your blade up in the air, and you cast your your divine power, then your sword just comes like it's flaming. It's this flaming sword, and you bring it down. You cut him. The first time, his robes catch on fire as he takes that damage from you, and you slice through him again, and then you bring it around, and as you do this, you do a sidestep, turn your back to him, and then stab him through, like behind you, like, and it pierces all the way through him. There's a flaming sword coming out of his back as he's dead. Does that work? Down. Boom.
One down.
Nice.
All right. One down. Now,
Damn.
let's see. Now it's on a 4, so that's my turn. Now these two guys are stopped moving right now.
No,
the guy
they
that they were
attacked
supposed to.
that guy right there. I'm in mentally controlling.
I thought you said they were. You said
yeah,
they were
but
going
I
to attack
control
this guy,
them on
right?
their turn, right?
On their turn. Perfect. Okay, so they'll turn towards that guy. Okay.
Who is unarmed?
And I rolled a nat 20 and a 13 plus 6, so 19. So this guy gets hit by both of those guys. We have 7, 8, 9, 15. 15 points of damage to that guy.
Okay. And they both actually, I'm checking the spell. I'm wrong. I control them on my turn, so I should have done it last round. So that's okay. But at the end of this, they get a saving throw, DC 18 Wisdom save.
Okay. Crown of Madness. So my question is though too, is like, is that your action, or you can?
It is my action on my turn. I have to take my action. That's right. That's why I always use a bonus action when I have Crown of Madness going on.
Well, on your turn, you did all your actions, so they're not attacking this turn. That would be what would happen.
Well, then just do the top of the round. Then we're at the top of the round. They do what just happened. Now they get a Wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see. Wisdom saves. Rolled a nat 20 for 1. So this guy saves. The next one rolled a 10, 11. So one of them's still going to be in the control. So that I'll take off the small damage that I did because I had one. We'll do that. All right.
And then I myself, I move. I float.
Not your turn yet.
Yeah, it is my turn. I thought we were going to the top of the round.
It's not your turn yet.
All right.
Yeah, because
these guys all have action still. This guy's got to resist still.
I see what you're saying. All right, go ahead.
So he makes his save. That guy made his save. This guy is going to move out of this way. We'll get a attack of opportunity. I rolled a natural 1, so he misses. This guy misses him. He's coming up this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's going to be difficult terrain to get through those crates, but he stops there. Now, is that an action to break through of that? So that's his turn, right?
So he's got to do. He did it was an intelligence investigation check, and he's
okay.
So
he can still move, though, right?
Yeah, he can move.
Or does he? He can move or not? No, yeah.
No, well, it was just his action, so it didn't specify that he couldn't move.
Okay. So he hates you. He's coming towards you. So he'll move here. He does not get to attack. That's good. That is my round. So now, all right, Chester. So that guy got to attack once on his turn. We kind of retroactive did that, so he's done.
That's all retro. So basically, I got my bonus action stuff and Ichabod. So I'm going to use the orb, and I'm going to tentacle to death the guy there in between the crates, and then Ichabod will do his thing. So let me do that first. So that's right. I don't roll for that. DC 18.
Right. Okay. Natural
With
20 again. Holy crap. Okay,
all
I've
right.
rolled 3 in a row
No, that's
almost.
all right.
So he takes
I'm getting the
what
damage
now?
here. He takes 4 points of
Thank you.
damage.
Okay.
And he saves, so that doesn't matter. And then Ichabod is going straight forward to the dude right in front of him, the one that's up right in front of him.
Okay, hold on. I'll roll for your orb. Okay, you're good. Wait, I said what was the percent? Oh, it was a 14.
Or 14 or 17 or something like that. Yeah, it was in the teens.
Yeah. It was a 14. That is a fail.
Okay.
So you now have another problem because there's something trying to creep out of your orb.
Alrighty. Well, I have to deal with that
Ichabod.
next round. So
Yeah. Ichabod's turn.
yeah, Ichabod charges forward to the guy in front of him,
Okay.
standing on the other guy's dead body. Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ichabod's a freaking beast today. Definitely hit, well over 20. So let me
Nice.
see if I can roll more than ones on my roll this time. That would be kind of nice. So here we go. He gets both those. That guy needs to make a DC 15 dexterity save. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, strength save. Sorry,
Let's see
strength
what he
save.
got.
Strength. That's better.
Rolled an 8. 8 plus 0. Okay. Yep.
All right. And
He is now prone with the dog on top of him.
he takes 26 points of damage. Much better. Better than 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That is better. All right. Let me just make sure I'm keeping track of whose numbers are where. So this one, we're gonna put Wolf on it. All right. Now
And
during
I
that
want to
time,
move, please.
people are oh, I'm sorry, you could finish. Go ahead. What?
Move me behind the table, just to the southwest.
Okay, so you're gonna go up like 10 feet.
Well, I'm kind of floating already. I just kind of going back 30 feet. Just trying to keep more than 30 feet between he and I. That's my goal.
So you can move to the table.
There you go.
You can't go past it.
Okay.
So that would put you right in by this guy, and he would. So I'm going to move you this way.
All right.
Would that be all right?
That's fine.
Otherwise, opportunity attack, and I don't think you'd float right into the guy.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see. Then what happens also after, and I should have done this earlier, is screaming and yelling and chaos and utter bedlam, and as people start to run, and let's see, some people actually come in to help out.
Help
Oh,
us or help them?
Who knows?
Who are they
well,
helping? We'll
we
find
do have
out.
reputation. We are it. We're not superstars, but the people of Waterdeep probably, at least some of them, know who we are.
Yep. I've got a fangirl. That's a
Well,
little boy.
Leroy is the most famous out of all of you, to be honest.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Isn't that
Let's
that
see.
drunk that choked out that douchebag? Yeah, that's the same guy.
It's a pretty busy day for you, man. All right, GOP, you're up.
Yeah, we got a renown of
Um,
10 guys. We're not nothing.
okay, the guy in front of me, I cast disarm on him.
Okay, we'll do the save.
Yep,
11 plus 3.
fail.
Another blade goes. The blade goes scattering into the mess of crates and stuff here on this part of the court.
And
This is a pretty weak representation of what the court would look like, but it's what we're doing. So it would be massive. It's huge. But
I'm going to scurry probably on the other side of those brown boxes. I
okay,
know it's going to attack the
so I'm gonna
opportunity, but
attack on it, but he doesn't have a dagger. So
yeah, he's just
that-
using his fists, and I am.
okay, so you're scurrying. You can move half your movement to get over it. He tries to swing at you and falls, and your concentration's gone, so you don't need that anymore.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
Falls
I'm
into
an
the-
idiot. You were right, dude. It's on his turn. Yeah, you were right. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So he rolled a natural 1 on his attack of opportunity, so he actually falls into the crates and is prone for the moment.
it's
The
perfect.
balls.
Yeah. So that brings us to Leroy.
Okay, so the guy in front of me is dead.
No. Oh yeah,
or-
yeah. One is down.
Yeah.
Ichabod is on the other one. And then there's another guy. It's hard. Okay. So give me a perception roll. You have the
Okie
best
dokie.
perception in this group, I think. So,
Do I really?
well, in this
Do I
grouping, yeah.
really?
Without the rogues, you're the next in line.
This is true because I got 20, not natural, but 20
Okay.
perception.
So there's the one here who's like moving through this to come towards you. And you look down at the body, look over at him, and on both of them, you see like draconic imagery. In their like bands, there's like little symbols like that look like dragons' heads or scales or claws. On their belt buckles, on their weapons. So this is definitely a red flag of who. This is the cult coming after you. It's a hit job.
Awesome.
All right, what do
Oh, let's kill these cultists. So, okay, in front of me, which one is not being attacked by that one? Okay, I'm going to go after him. He's my
Okay.
next target. So
Okay,
I still
so you
have,
got Brand-
how much time has passed between me killing that guy and me turning to this other guy? Do I still have
Seconds.
my... Okay, so I still have my thingy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Every round is an increment of roughly 6 seconds.
That's it?
Okay.
Holy
Combat is fast, even though it takes forever. in game time, it's like it's fast paced. You know, it's a swing. It's a spell cast.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, so
and a lot of
that's
it's happening really fast. So
a 20 and a 16 to hit.
okay, you hit twice. So roll damage.
All right. First guy, the first smack is 18 points.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Second smack is 11 points.
Nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you come at, the sword blazing with fire, crashes down, cuts through this guy's robes, as he tries to parry, you knock his sword away as you slice through him. Then, with a flourish, you do a spin move and come back around, wham, cut right through his chest and kill him too. That's 2 for you.
Oh, insta death. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, that's the wall. He was also, yeah.
Oh,
this guy took
he
quite a
also
bit.
damaged from
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
He-
Sweet.
His own
Two
guy.
down. 2 down. Oh yeah, that's right. 2 down. Let's go.
Let's see. And on this turn, let's see. This person has made their perception roll.
Uh-oh. Oh, there you
They
go.
come up. Yeah, these two people come over here to this guy and swing at him with axes and actually more like this person is using like the heft of their axe, no, their shaft of their axe, and this guy's running for trying to grapple. So she comes down, hits this guy in the head with the heft of her, or with the shaft of her axe, and then let's see, do we need a strength check?
She has a shaft.
She has a shaft. This guy jumps at him and misses. Let's see. So he hadn't taken damage yet. So I need an axe, I think, is a D8. Even though it's not the blade, it's still weighted. All right. Rolled a 1. She does 3 points of damage.
Good job, lady.
Okay.
Thank you.
He needs to make his check real quick. And so now it's on their turn. So this guy, I rolled a 6. So he's still mind controlled. And this guy uses half his action to get up and then attacks Nicodemus.
No, that's Aristide.
I'm sorry. Aristide,
Yeah.
17. Hits. Okay.
Well, is he gonna go for his dagger, or is he just gonna fisticuff me?
It's a dagger. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a dagger. It's just
Yeah,
trying to
his
punch.
dagger's not. He's got to go get his dagger.
No, he's trying to. He's actually. Let me. I rolled a 15. I'm going to add his strength. He's trying to grab you and choke the life out of you. So give me
I'm
a.
gonna cast
give me a-
shield.
Give me an athletics check. Even with shield, does that
Gives me a
it's
+5, so it'd be 21.
for your okay.
There was like a sigh of disappointment. You wanted to choke the wizard.
Do you see it? Do you see my face? Yeah. All right. So
That
this
hurt.
guy, but I still need. Let me get a strengths check. I just want to see if he's able to get his hands on you, even though he's not choking you. He's still grabbing at you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, my
Like the
strength.
shield doesn't tell him; it just keeps it from
Ooh,
penetrating. You right?
it's 17. Let's see, -1. So 16.
Okay, you beat me. So your shield comes up. He tries to grab on you. His hands slip right off. That's his turn. He is lame.
Pathetic.
That's all mine. I'm done. Back
Well,
to the
no,
top of the round.
you got the guy up top. So what he does is I make him
Oh,
move 5 feet back, and you got the guy
wait,
on the
wait, wait.
ground too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
the
but
guy on the ground.
but it's
This
just
this guy failed his save, so give me his attack. What is
well, he says at the end of this round. But well, all I'm doing with him is making him move 5 foot back and then 5 foot forward, so it gives these two civilians attacks of opportunity, and then he's stabbing his friend. So go ahead.
okay. That's brilliant. I like that. All right, so they roll a 2. This guy is absolutely worthless, just so you know, but he's trying to help.
Mhm.
And she rolls a 14, and is not able to hit him. The guy is just lumbering and throws her off balance. Whatever. Then I'll roll to hit the guy on the ground. That's a 13. So he does not. He slings his axe down, and this poor bastard on the ground is trying to roll out of the way. He's able to shift part of his body enough not to take an axe to it. As he does a strength check. What's my DC?
15.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 5. And he's and as he tries to roll out, he rolls all the way the axe and tries to lift up, but Ichabod pushes him down and just gets in his face and growls, and saliva just comes down, dripping out of his mouth on top of this guy.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, he gets a
Nicodemus.
wisdom save. DC 18.
I failed it. I did that earlier.
Oh, okay. My turn. Well, I'm all right. So what am I dealing here with this orb?
Okay, with the orb, I need. Let's see. What is it? What is the DC on that for?
What do you mean?
18, right?
My save
When you're
DC is 18. Yeah.
okay, I need you to roll DC.
Okay.
You need to do save because you feel that breach coming on like you did before.
Right. So I'm using my charisma, or what am I using?
Well, what if I'm doing a save on it? It's a strength, right? Or what? I guess this is what I'm going to. Okay, let's do your major ability score is going to be charisma. So
Right.
we're using your sorcerer's powers to keep a breach from happening,
Okay.
from a planar breach from your orb.
All right. So just the straight spell stuff. Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
26.
you do get your attack bonus.
Yeah.
So the tendril that you use to whip out, to attack this guy was not coming back and like it should, like after its attack. Instead, it started to move on its own, and it was like waving in the air and starting to look like it was sniffing around, almost like this tendril had nostrils and eyes. As you started to feel that, you started to you're like, oh, you knew that this is going to be a bad place for a breach to happen. So
Yeah, I know.
focus with your energy. This takes your action. Then as you do that, eyeballs start popping up on the side of this tentacle and darting around and looking at you as you hear the slurping sound as that tentacle retracts into the orb, and you prevent that from happening.
Okay,
sweat
but
just pours down your brow.
it did affect it, though. It did have its thing. So therefore, we had acknowledged that when I fail on that, I gain a corruption. So is this a failure? Do I gain a corruption point or do I not?
It is not a failure because you're able
Okay.
to keep it. The corruptions are going to be more significant. All
Yeah,
right.
no, I know.
Even though this is significant. A corruption would be major. I mean, this would be a breach, full on breach. Would. But
Okay.
let's not give you too much information yet. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
So, all right. And so, therefore, because I had to deal with that, my concentration's off, so that guy's no longer under my control. Next round. And and
Right.
then it's just
on
Ichabod.
his turn. And it's just Ichabod. Okay.
Let me
Ichabod,
do Ichabod here.
have fun.
Jesus, the Ichabod is kicking ass. I rolled a nat 20, dude.
Woohoo!
So, jeez.
Nice.
All right. Oh, I hit twice, and
Ichabod's
one of
becoming
them
one
is
of my favorite
doubled.
NPCs. So
Oh, geez, nice. 18, 20, 27, 29, 34 points of damage from Ichabod. Just chowing in that guy's face.
what's it like when Ichabod kills this guy? What happens?
Well,
Jump.
he probably licks it.
Want to describe it?
He licks it.
Okay, like Ichabod comes down and crushes his skull like a pumpkin, and then when he's done, he's just start lapping up,
Brain matter. Yeah.
and yeah, eyeballs and whatnot.
Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it is on to the next person in line. Who is? Where did
That's
I just close
me.
that? Yeah, it is you. It's you, then Zach, then the monsters. Or the cultists.
Okay. Well,
And we're
I've
on.
had
Make sure I remember. We're on round 4, correct?
I
1,
think
2.
so.
Because you did disarm twice, phantasmal force. So this is round 4. Okay.
Okay. This has been fun with this guy. I turn into my giant chicken ape.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Smash
in the
him?
middle of this. Well, I don't think I can attack on the first round. I'll have to look up the rules specifically for that. But I am now a giant chicken ape right in front of this guy, and
And this guy runs screaming, "Ah, chicken ape, chicken ape." Okay.
mhm. Then I just look at him menacingly, fuck, and that's my turn.
Okay.
You
All right.
really got to find a chicken
a
head
little
and
bit
cut
more.
that ape head off, dude. You got to do it.
Just something
I
to
think I
cover
might-
it up with.
I might go to the toy aisle and find a couple things to kit bash with.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it's funny. I have been looking.
That's awesome. Chicken ape.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. I could have turned it into a Tyrannosaurus chicken.
No, chicken ape's
Oh.
better. Chicken ape's better.
I like Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
I want that to happen
So-
at least once.
I could do that instead if we want to retcon it, but no.
Well, no, it's okay. It's done. So everyone starts to hear the sound of like clucking ape. Right? It's this
That's
bizarre,
disgusting.
crazy
It's just
sound.
disgusting.
Absolutely. That brings us to Leroy.
Okay, who's left?
The guy's up top.
There's this one guy left who's over here.
All right,
This one's
go
done.
over there.
Oh, and there's the one over here. Sorry, you got one over
Yeah,
on.
there's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of that one because there's a dog already over there.
I mean, this one's closer to you. You could reach either one though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go with the one that because I just want to make sure that my buddies don't get hurt. I'm
Okay.
still the tank of the group.
Like, you might want to make sure the civilians don't get hurt, though. I mean, I am a giant.
I'm gonna encourage them. I'm like, these are cultists. Get them.
Okay.
Okay.
Because because I'm willing to bet the people of Waterdeep aren't too fond of the cultists either.
Probably not. I was just saying I didn't want him to kill.
Oh no!
one of
What
the-
ideally what would happen is that I would like slash their what is it? Their Achilles heel. What is that tendon?
Achilles tendon.
Yeah, that Achilles tendon. I would slice it and then just let the peasants go to work on them.
Oh,
That would be ideal. That'd be ideal.
ideally.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
So
what do you think?
are you going? Are you going to help him, or are you helping the people? What are you doing?
Point your finger. Which one's him and which one's the people?
I'm a
Okay.
gorilla.
To the north, you're right here in the center of the map. To the north
Uh-huh.
of you are two villagers. Villager, cultist, villager. And
Okay.
then here to the west is cultist, chicken ape.
Oh, I'm leaving
then
the chicken ape. I'm leaving the chicken ape to that guy. I'm going up to help the people.
There we go. Now it's focused.
All right.
Magic.
Sweet. Woo! Now I can see all the houses. Cool. No,
Yeah.
I'm going to go north and help the peasants that are currently failing at being warriors.
Well,
I'm
they're
going to let them
peasants.
have their treat, though. Definitely going to let them have the treat.
30 puts you right there.
Sweet. Am I just in range?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And I attack, but I'm aiming to disable and disarm. That's my aim.
Okay, so you're going to subdue. So
Yeah.
it'll be non-lethal. You will reduce them to 1 if you get that much. We'll just okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that is a 16 to hit and a oh my gosh, and a 13.
All right, you have 1 hit.
Okay. And that 1 hit does 22 damage. Holy crap! I love that
Nice.
thing. It does an extra 2d8. That thing.
The brand was.
Yeah, the brand. But it only lasts for a minute, so
You
I
said-
guess that's why
You did 20. You did 27.
22.
22. Heck yeah.
So
Yeah,
22
that's awesome.
with that hit. And
Okay. Yeah, you come in. Your first attack slashes him back right across him. Second attack, he's able to parry. And then he comes back at you. And I rolled a 16, so he hits you. And he hits you twice, 16 and a 17. So you're taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 points.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
Did
and
you-
I should have the Water Havian's attack too.
Yeah.
She hits and does 9 points of damage, and the other guy flails again, but he keeps trying. He's like, kind of, you can see that he's scared, but he's mustering up the courage to fight. That ends that round. We're now round 5. And beginning of round 5, you have 2 of the watch show up over here,
Yay!
and another 2 come in from the south. They're just off screen right now. So there's 2 down here and 2 up here. Okay, so now we go with Nicodemus. Your turn.
All right. Well,
You are not
I-
concentrating on anything.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I look over to the guard and I say, "There are cultists amongst us. Be careful."
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep it very simple. I'm the guy who's attacking Aristides. I'm just going to blast him with my my standard.
You're not gonna let the
Hellish.
ape. You're not gonna let the ape go ape shit on him.
That's why I'm only doing a little bit. I'm just softening him up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I hit him once, and he
Okay.
takes 15 points of damage.
Oh, that's good because he's really only taken that psychic damage so far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So soften him up a little bit, and then I'm just kind of paying attention to the guard. Really, I'm not engaging fully myself this round. Ichabod is going to pounce on that dude though, for damn sure. Damn, I keep rolling 19s or 20s with Ichabod. I don't know what's going on. It's very weird, but good on. These are no crits though.
Okay.
So that's 9, 12. Get this one in here. 16, 21 points of damage from Ichabod, and he needs to make a DC 15 strength save.
No, he doesn't because Ichabod finished him off.
Oh.
Ichabod's got 2, and the Paladin's got 2, so it's a tie so far.
Ichabod had a good day, man.
Yeah. So also as they run in, and after you say there's cultists about, then you go you blast that guy. They yell desist, everyone. They're giving their commands or cease and desist. They're blowing their whistles, doot 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 doot, and all that's going on as they rush in. Their initiative is enough to get them into here, and they brandish. They have their spears. They branch them at Ichabod. They're not attacking him. They're saying, "Get that dog, mad dog, get vile beast." They're kind of freaking out on that. Down on that end. Then we go to the chicken egg or the chicken ape. Chicken egg.
So I get my 2 fist attacks. One was a 23 to hit, and then one was a 1.
Okay. So you punch him. Go ahead, roll damage.
That is 25 points of damage for the one that hit.
Oh my gosh. What's your strength?
With the ape?
Yeah.
It's +6, so it's 23.
Your strength is 23. Okay, so the guy takes a solid hit while he's standing on these crates from you. Boom! You knock him off the crates. Then you go to swing again, and you just demolish these crates. And there's wood and shit and stuff flying off. And you raise your arms again and let out a huge cock-a-doodle doo. There you go. Hurrah! No. Okay, so then the guard. Right now we're on Zach's turn.
And the guy is dead though. Ichabod just killed that guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
I
make sure you realize the situation is they're threatening Ichabod. Ichabod's not happy with that. They're telling you to stand down.
Yep.
Yeah. I go next to Ichabod. My power down my sword. I sheath it, and I tell Ichabod to sit. Like, sit, boy.
He wags his tail, and he's wanting ear rub. He likes it right in the knot.
I'm doing the ear rubs. I'm doing it all. I love dogs.
Yeah, he's good.
There you go.
Okay.
Happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ichabod goes to a well-mannered, behaved shadowhound, and then that leaves this guy rolling on the ground. On his turn, he's starting to get up. He is half his movement. No, actually, just he's getting up. He's looking left. He's looking right. And then he takes his dagger and slits his throat.
Of course.
Of course. Perfect.
Okay, so he is on the ground bleeding out. All right. The guards run over to him. And the guards come up to you, Leroy.
I'm gonna run over and cure and heal his slit throat. I'm not gonna let him die. He's got too much to talk. He can talk. So
yeah. All right. So you run over, and the guards look at you guys, and they point their weapons. They're like at the chicken egg. They start coming over here. They're or chicken egg. I keep saying chicken egg. Chicken egg. All right. Wizard.
The combat round's over.
Yeah.
I drop my form. I go over to the brown. What they look like baskets or like look like what are they? Just like displays.
Yeah.
Like fruit displays. What kind of fruits in them?
You got mangoes and limes. Those are the limes.
Ooh. I picked up one of the limes. Like, ooh, I love these. And I look at the guy who's laying in the things right now. Like, how much?
And he looks over at you, and his eyes are open, and he's like, one copper."
I throw him a silver piece, and I Or I throw him a gold piece, and I say, thank you very much. And
And he passed out. Oh. Okay, so battle's over, and now you have the watch to deal with. So the pal. All right, so yeah, you run over there, cat. You lay on hands.
No, I do cure wounds and then whatever else I need to do for lay
you
on
should
hands.
probably take the dagger from him first.
Yeah.
Oh, he
well,
doesn't.
Take
He
it
doesn't
away.
have it.
I was about to
dagger's
say
over
there's
here.
guards. Yeah, I was about to say the guards probably
Like-
took it, if anything.
Oh yeah, he
Uh,
pulled. He pulled a second
yeah,
dagger out.
Oh, he had
That's
a second.
Sorry.
He forgot to.
Of course he did.
Of course.
I forgot. Now he has a second one. But it's either that or he has a dragon cyanide pill. So this watchman looks at you, Nicodemus, and says, "Explain yourself."
I just make sure he came to very clearly see my house sigil.
Okay. You.
I said, you know right well who we are.
I may, but explain yourself.
We were
What
attacked. We were
has
attacked
happened
in the
and what
market by
befall?
cultists. What does it look like?
That is what I am asking. I need to know information. How many were there? Where do they all these dead have to be answered for?
Well, there are 5 of them. Looks like this one will
You
live.
show me your house symbol and expect me to bow to you? No, that is not Waterdeep. You are not one of the high lords. You are from a house that is not of high repute.
You know who we work for. What are you talking about?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know you work for the Harpers. You're part of a
No,
secret
not the
organization.
Harpers. The Lord's Alliance. He knows we work for them. We have a renown of 10. There's no way a guard captain wouldn't know that.
It would, because it's a massive town. You can show him your writ.
Oh,
No, you
that's
can show him
no,
your
you're right.
orders.
You're right. I show not the sigil, the writ. Yeah, right. You're right. I show him the writ.
Okay. With that, he's like, that changes his attitude completely. And he's like, I am very thankful to have adventurers and heroes like you within the walls of our city. It looks like one has survived, so we must be able to try and ascertain some information from them. But it appears that cult has infiltrated even deeper, that they can feel like they can murder in broad daylight.
And said, please indeed do that. The Alliance would like the information. And I must say, very prompt response. Good on you, sir.
Well, just luckily there was no loss of life of the citizens of this town. And people are starting to, recover. Some people are just showing up and wondering what the heck is going on. And there's a crowd starting to kind of circle around the whole court. You're getting hear a lot of whispers and murmurs. And the guards, they're blowing their whistles down at the other end for calling for reinforcements, because now they have another detail to perform. With that, what do you guys decide to do?
Well, I don't know about them, but we kind of let the guard do their thing. I'm sure we have to answer questions and stuff like that, but just kind of deal with the process of it is what I would do.
Now that I'm all covered in blood, now I can go find my hedgehog.
That's true.
Did anyone see the Colonel?
Oh God.
Oh my. Okay. So after this little fracas here, we would say that things start to go. You go back to normal. You have any kind of you go back to your dwelling. I would assume, unless you seriously want to go find a hedgehog.
No, I do. I want that freaking hedgehog, man.
I want chicken.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Just him or me too?
He's looking for a hedgehog, so you're looking for the Colonel. So you can give me an investigation roll too.
Okay.
How about what are you
around.
gonna do with what are you gonna do with Dracul?
We should probably. Well, he dropped.
He
I
dropped.
don't know
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
like, "Oh, they're." I think he thought like, "Oh, they're not going to get to my stuff because the Slick isn't here."
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
so
Yeah.
Okay, so 19 investigation.
19 investigation. Okay. So as you go through this marketplace and people are cleaning up, fixing things, especially like all this stuff that was damaged by the chicken ape, and things start to get back to kind of to some sort of normalcy. You start looking through and you find an area where there's livestock, and inside a tiny little cage is a hedgehog.
Yes. All right. I go up
And
to
as you
the.
exclaim, yes, this
Mhm.
I keep on using halflings. There's this gnome, female gnome, with eyes really almost too big for her head, and very long nose and fish lips and droopy ears. Says, and she hears you say yes. She blinks at you. She grabs these spectacles out that are too small for her head, but she puts them on. And says, "All right, you're a hero. You saved us from the bad, evil men.
Hi.
What brings you to my little booth here?"
Oh my God.
I've been in search for a hedgehog, and I see
Kill
that you
it
have one.
with
How
fire.
much? How much?
For you, 1 silver. Cheap.
And how much is it for all the stuff like the cage and all the food and everything, the maintenance stuff?
And she goes to explain, all the different things that you need to buy. And
Uh-huh.
it's like there's a cage, and then she's got this crazy contraption that she made that the hedgehog likes to run around in. And then there's also like a little bag of feed in a burlap sack, and you end up leaving. She ends up getting like 5, 6 silver out of you for everything that you.
Oh,
need
I was
to
just
do.
gonna give her a gold because I was in good mood.
All
I
right,
found it 'cause
there you go.
I
Gold
found
piece. Okay, the golden hedgehog.
his name
It
is.
is. It is.
His name.
It has like this. Its fur has this really cool like gold color tips on the end. And then, yeah, but she does say here's one thing: she gives you a little salve for its butt because he has a leaky butt, and his name is Leaksters.
We're gonna change that.
So what's his name?
Leaksters. He's a little leaky. He leaks out to both ends. You have to, after he's a ball, you're gonna have to break the crust to help him get open.
Oh Jesus. Zach, what's his name?
I'm gonna name him Akko,
Akko. That's not a bad name.
which means poop in Lithuanian. So,
Sweet. So it's the same. It's good.
yep. But Akko sounds better.
Well,
It
he's
does.
gold. You should call him Supersonic.
No, but I do want to wanted to take him somewhere with magic healing, and we'll get that situated. His leakiness.
It's just gonna go magically. Oh man, that's great.
That, or I'll
right.
like touch hands on him and cure it. Place
Lay
hands.
on hands on the.
Yeah, I'll
hedgehog
just do
roll.
lay on hands and cure his leaky butt.
Be a little like your pinky finger, just
Lay on pinky.
And
So-
with that, I think I'm gonna end it early tonight.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys are all right.
But yeah, no, it is fine. But please, 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 this has been many, 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 many episodes. I just want prices on my stuff, man, so I can start making maps and stuff like that, dude.
Sure, we got plenty of time to do that offline, so we can do that right now after we sign off. Thank you, everyone, for coming. It was a really kind of an off-kilter week. We are I'm probably going to have to take next week off again. It is birthday season at my house. Every other week is someone's birthday, and this year they all fall on Tuesday. So I will definitely have something ready and raring to go on the 9th to have a full-blown adventure. Hopefully we can all be here for that. So thanks again for coming and sitting and listening to our fun absurdity again here on Bugbear's Basement.
Well, thank you very much.
Indeed.
Yay, Bugbear's Basement. Yeah, I love the way you pronounce that. Nevertheless, guys, we'll definitely check you out again on the Drone Recorder this week, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Thursday. Tomorrow is nothing. We are off. So we will check you out later. But other than that, bye.
Bye bye.